Hey friends, have you been struggling to figure out how to market your watercolors? Even if you found this video and you do oils and acrylics, this is gonna help you. So I am excited to share this book with you guys, Making Money Selling Your Art by Eric Rhoads. So I've had this book for quite some time, but it's been over here on my laptop as a digital copy. And just recently, I went to the Plein Air Convention in Denver, Colorado, and I was able to get my physical copy. And so now I can actually make this video and where we will actually turn through these pages. So go ahead and get comfortable in your seats. Go ahead and grab your favorite beverage. I don't know what you're drinking, but I'm drinking some wonderful matcha tea that I made here at home. And we're going to dive into this book. I'm going to give you sneak peeks at chapters and whatnot. And let's go ahead and dive into this amazing book. Alright, here we go. The first thing right off the bat I love about this book, it is a hardcover. And there is the man of the hour right there, Eric Rhoads. And yes, I did get my copy signed. And we move right into making more money selling your art. Proven techniques for turning your passion into profit. And we've got some really good stuff here. I really like the dedications. You really get a sense of Eric. He does have a Sunday coffee blog that he sends out. So you can get connected with him fairly easy and quickly. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Right off the bat, we've got mindset, behind the brand, myths and principles, and implications. In each of these chapters, there are actually nice little assignments he gives you. He gives you like these little homework things. This is a really good book, friends, for a book group. I started a book group with some friends. I didn't start it, but I've been in a book group for the last 3 years, or almost 4 years. Holy cow, time has been flying so quick. Here we got 3 ways to grow your business. The 10-10-10 plan on page 203. This is the chapter that changed my life. We've got pricing, making your website. He also has a series of videos that kind of coincide with this book as well. You could get that at Streamline Publishing. I will also show you more of that here just shortly. I'll probably put that in the links where you can get some of these videos. Here we got practical social media marketing, funnels and marketing. So Eric he knows a lot about marketing. He is also a past disc jockey and is also still involved with all that scene of disc jockey and whatnot. He has a podcast that you could get that's art marketing. Just a good old podcast. You look it up here on the app on your phone. And so we've got techniques for establishing artists, becoming an expert, long-term career in retirement, and life and death in an art business. So let's go ahead and flip through the rest of this book. You're going to find he knows some amazing people. If you're not familiar with Jay Abrams, I highly recommend. During the pandemic, he interviewed Jay Abrams, and also one of his art marketing books. He talked with this gentleman who is very knowledgeable about marketing. And so you read some of this wonderful stuff from Jay, and then we move into this really great introduction of the book. He explains so much in this book. I'm just flipping through here. I'm not going to show the whole entire book because, well, it's only fair that you would buy this book. But here we go. We got mindset, and I don't know how much you've dove into marketing or how long you've been an artist if you're new to this sort of thing. But what has helped me during this is take each chapter. I actually did hop around in this book, but our book club went one chapter after another. But it's not set up where you have to do just like one chapter at a time. And it has great questions just throughout the whole entire book. Here we are. Are you afraid of what others will think of you? These are questions you need to ask yourself. We're moving into ways fear is getting in your way. And so he moves around in here. He tells these great stories. I love this little snippet right here. My buddy Charles and I are talking again, and recently after, you feel like you are actually sitting here having this amazing conversation with Eric. I'm gonna go ahead and just flip through a good couple of chunks of this book. I am not backing out of the focus so that you can take all these screenshots or whatnot. But please, I will put a link where you can get this book. I'm gonna just flip through here and you can see just how it's kind of set up. It's a really good, easy read, friends. And we found that in our book group that we were able to, each artist went over a chapter and we shared our thoughts, and then everybody else. And we did this all through Zoom. We had people from all over the United States and a few people outside of the States that joined our group. So I'm on page 55 now and just cutting through here. Now we're moving into chapter 8, and it's all about knowing your buyer. If you don't know your buyer, friends, you don't know that, you're not going to sell to everyone, friend. You're going to sell to a particular person, and you need to know this. You need to know that a person that's not going to buy your, $12,000 painting if all they know and all they've had is just $100 paintings. Unless you talk them into using their credit card and making payments. Anyhow, we're moving right through here, repeating your brand story. Eric is so knowledgeable about what's the word, like Toastmasters, a public speaker, and with a radio background, he talks about, when you're in your car, talking about or even reciting what you're gonna say at an event. And he's really good about visualization. And we're just moving forward through here. We got part 3, the myths and principles. We're on page 87. We're just scrolling on over. Going to get over to page 208. Now we're at page 101. Speaking the narrow language of your target's prospect. Man, just chunks and chunks of information in here, friends. Now we're at 119, page 119. Self-improvement is a lifetime commitment. Come on. That's just like solid good stuff. And now we're at chapter 17, page 151. And Eric really gets you to just get on it. And yes, you're gonna hear a lot about advertising because he owns two magazine companies, the Plein Air magazine and also Fine Art Connoisseur. And so he's really good at getting you on the ball. If you need a kick in the pants, this is the book for you. If you don't even know where to start, this is the book for you. All right, we're almost to 208. And just scrolling on through here. All right, chapter 20. Message plus market plus media. Doesn't that sound interesting? The ultimate artistic decision on page 199. And the 3 ways to grow your business, the 10-10-10 plan. This, friends, changed my life. What he is talking about here is, we will tend to get overwhelmed with big numbers. And, each year you're going to grow your business a certain amount and you're going to lose a certain amount of your business and your clients each year. So, he makes it a way that it seems possible to kind of have a business plan. And right here, the 10-10-10 plan is essentially a way to grow 10% in each of the 3 different areas. So you might be a teacher, you might be a gallery artist, you might be doing commissions, auctions for your art. There's so many different ways to make your art. So could you grow your art 10% in teaching each year? Could you get that one extra workshop or that one extra class? Could you get the extra 10% of collectors that are collecting your art? Could you find maybe a new gallery where you might be making just a 10% more extra? And then he goes and lays it out. He talks about how many clients you actually need. So getting these numbers understood in your head, and he talks about how can you project these things in 1 year, 2, 3, and 10 years time. I really enjoyed the action steps for this, and I'm going to go ahead and share it because by now, if you are still watching this, you are probably already ready to go buy this book. And so he's talking about these action steps in each chapter. This requires a discipline, and it should be built into your annual goals. If you don't know what annual goals are, there are 4 quarters each year. Within those 4 quarters, there are 3 months. And it's good to have that in mind. What is your goal for that time? And he goes to say here, this is a well-kept secret very few business people will have ever discovered, thanks to the brilliance of J. Abrams. And so we move back here to the back of this book. It's got some resources here for you, okay? Set of DVDs that you can get for the art marketing bootcamp. I own these, and they are very, very helpful. All right, well, this is book, Make More Money Selling Your Art. Well, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful. If by chance you have any questions, please put it down in the comments. If you found this helpful, go ahead and smash that like button and also hit subscribe for other books that I will be sharing on how to become an artist. There are some other books reviews that I have, and I will post them here for you to go ahead and check it out. Thank you, take care, and always remember to keep your brushes wet. Take care. See you guys. Bye.